So now turning to file item number 7, AB 853.
Thank you, Mr. Chair and members. I want to start by thanking the committee for their hard work, and I will be accepting the committee amendments today. As AI and new technology continues to develop rapidly, it's becoming increasingly easier to manipulate and edit video, image, and audio content. Bad actors can use these technologies to create scams and fraudulent impersonations, disseminate harmful content of women and children, and spread disinformation and deep fakes, which impacts public trust in information. AB 853 would build upon the work of previous legislation by requiring more transparency of content on large online platforms and capture devices. Specifically, this bill would require large online platforms to provide labels to display provenance information for content that is posted on the platform. Require capture devices to offer the option to include a latent disclosure in content captured by the device, and require capture devices to embed those disclosures. Prohibit generative AI hosting platforms from making available Gen AI systems that do not place disclosure in the content. There have been concerns raised by stakeholders on the scope and feasibility of the bill, and I continue to work with opposition and other stakeholders, as I always do, should the bill move forward today. We have two folks here who are going to self-identify from Truepic and Cited, and would respectfully ask for the aye vote when the time is right.
Thank you very much. First witness, please.
Chair, Vice Chair, members of the committee, my name is David Evan Harris, Senior Policy Advisor for the California Initiative for Technology and Democracy, or CITED. I'm also a Chancellor's Public Scholar at UC Berkeley, and I have advised the United Nations, the White House, NATO, UN, EU on AI policy. I also worked at Meta, Facebook, from 2018 to 2023 as a research manager on civic integrity and responsible AI. I'm here to support AB 853 to provide a critical tool for Californians to distinguish real content from fake content. AI threats are not abstract. Last year, the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children reported a 1,325% increase in AI-generated child sexual abuse material, much created from innocent photos scraped from social media. This is the crisis of unregulated AI. It's why last year's SB 942, supported by this committee, was a vital first step in identifying content from major AI companies. But 942 only went part of the way. It required invisible markings to be put into the junk food of AI-generated fakes, but it left everyday people with no way to see labels of what is fake. It also left us with no tools to know what is actually real and authentic. AB 853 provides these crucial additional ingredients, allowing us to know what is real and to see clear labels about this content. This technology is not theoretical. The industry has already built the solution, led by companies like Truepic, represented by my colleague, Mounir Ibrahim, here at my side. Truepic is an industry leader, having co-founded the influential Coalition for Content Provenance and Authenticity. C2PA and sister organizations have thousands of companies that are members, and this bill would allow California to embrace this standard that has been put forth by industry. This bill is not about stifling technology innovation. It creates a new market for tech companies like Truepic to innovate. It's also about restoring trust and protecting our children. We encourage the committee to vote aye on this measure.
Thank you very much. Next witness, please.
Chair, Vice Chair, and members of the committee, thank you for the opportunity to speak today. My name is Mounir Ibrahim, and I'm with Truepic. We are a California-based company that's focused on image and data authenticity. Prior to Truepic, I was a U.S. diplomat serving in conflict zones around the world. It was there I saw how important image authenticity is today. I'm here in support of AB 853. Given the time, I want to highlight one critical aspect of the bill: giving users of capture devices the opportunity to embed authenticity and provenance into what they create. This will empower Californians. This isn't theory. Truepic specializes in this very same approach with some of the country's top businesses, many of them based here in California. As David mentioned, we're also proud co-founders of the C2PA. I believe this bill will help drive beneficial outcomes for California's economy, business, and government. It will prepare you for the AI age. Imagine Californians can now file insurance auto claims, report an issue to a lender or a landlord with one simple tap of their phone. Imagine how this can help law enforcement and emergency responders triage the amount of images and video they get by identifying what is authentic and what is synthetic. And victims of natural disasters, wildfires or floods, can document the damage and submit state, local, federal, or private assistance claims. This is the foundation you will build with this bill. This effort should not be conceptualized with stopping deception. Rather, this is empowering California's citizens, businesses, and government. This is preparing the state for digital transformation, and I believe this is innovation. Thank you again for your time and leadership on this issue.
Thank you very much. Others in support of AB 853, please approach your microphone. Give us your name, your affiliation, your position.
Mr. Chair, esteemed committee, my name is Eric Pisoja. I'm co-chair of the SAG-AFTRA LA New Technology Committee and member of the C2PA Creator Assertions Working Group, testifying as a private citizen and digital identity protection expert, speaking strongly in support of AB 853. Thank you.
Becca Kramer-Mauder with Kaiser Advocacy on behalf of Consumer Reports in support.
Thank you.
Samantha Gordon with Tech Equity and support. Thank you.
Hi, Jay Jesma, contributor member of C2PA and also from the Transparency Coalition and support.
Thank you.
Cheryl Westmont, speaking on for myself as a private citizen, but co-founder of Agenda for Democracy. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, anyone else in support? Anyone else in support of AB 853? Seeing no one approaching, let's turn to the opposition. Good for you, you've already queued up. If you're opposed to AB 853 and you wish to testify either from the microphone or from the table, go ahead. Floor is yours, whichever you prefer.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, why don't we,
Right.
yeah.
Floor is yours.
Good morning, Chair and members of the committee. My name is Robert Boykin with TechNet here today in respectful opposition to AB 853. While we support the goal of improving transparency around synthetic media, we remain opposed to 853 in its current form. Manufacturers and platforms are actively working through industry-led coalitions, such as Coalition for Content Provenance and Authenticity, to develop provenance standards. These technologies are still evolving, and many of the bill's requirements, especially for capture devices, are not yet technically or commercially feasible. A phased approach could better balance consumer choice and implementation realities. That's why we greatly appreciate the delayed implementation. However, we still feel other changes may be necessary. With that said, we appreciate the open conversations with the author's office and look forward to working with them as the bill moves forward today.
Thank you. Next witness.
Chair and members of the committee, thank you for the opportunity to testify today. On behalf of the Computer and Communications Industry Association, I must respectfully voice our opposition to AB 853. While we share the bill's underlying goal of improving transparency—
Go ahead and give us your name.
Oh, Aidan Downey, sorry, spelled A-O-D-H-A-N-D-O-W-N-E-Y. While we share the bill's underlying goal of improving transparency around synthetic media, we are concerned that AB 853 imposes premature and overly rigid requirements on emerging technologies, particularly watermarking and provenance tools that are still under development. This legislature took a major step forward last year with the passage of Senate Bill 942, which is still in the early stages of implementation. AB 853 attempts to go much further before we've had a chance to further evaluate the effectiveness of that prior effort. While we appreciate the delayed implementation, a better approach would be to evaluate the effectiveness of 942 before creating legislation that unnecessarily expands compliance requirements. 853 also imposes mandates on both capture devices and manufacturers and large online platforms at a time when standards are still evolving globally through collaborative, industry-led processes. Platforms are actively engaging in initiatives like C2PA, to develop scalable, interoperable standards. By imposing rigid compliance frameworks now, the bill risks disrupting that work and unintentionally penalizing compliant actors while doing little to address bad actors operating outside the law's reach. While we appreciate the bill's intent, we believe the ongoing collaborative industry approach will be more effective and far more accommodating for consumers using online platforms. For these reasons, we respectfully urge the committee to vote no on AB 853. Thank you.
Thank you very much. All right. Others who are opposed to AB 853, please approach. Name, affiliation, your position.
Good morning, Ashley Hoffman on behalf of the California Chamber of Commerce in opposition. Thank you.
Good morning, Jackie Yonas, on behalf of the Consumer Technology Association, respectfully opposed. Thank you.
All right. Anyone else opposed? Seeing no one else approach the microphone, let's bring it back to committee. Questions by committee members? Seeing no questions by committee members, would you like to close?
Respectfully ask for an aye vote.
Thank you. By the way, thank you. I realize it doesn't resolve the concerns of the opposition, but delayed implementation, I have a great deal of confidence in the tech industry in California that they'll be able to meet that challenge. So thank you very much. All right.
Thank you.
Next, AB 1043, full disclosure.